For this first one, because of the 3x here, we need to change the range before we do anything. So because x is between 0 and 2 pi, 3x is between 0 and 6 pi. So then we just draw the sine graph. That's 2 pi, that's another 2 pi, that's up to 6 pi. And the output line we want is -1. And then we draw arrows for our solutions, here, here, and here. And so this one is going to be 3 pi by 2. Because it's in between here and here, this is pi, this is 2 pi. And so then this one will be 7 pi by 2, and this one will be 11 pi by 2. And so those are all our answers for 3x. So 3x equals 3 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, and 11 pi by 2. And when we're doing a range change one, we have to get all of our answers for 3x before we can then find out what x is. So then we just need to divide both sides by 3, and so we get that x equals 3 pi by 6, 7 pi by 6, and 11 pi by 6. And then we can simplify this first one. So this is pi by 2, 7 pi by 6, and 11 pi by 6. And those are our final answers. Okay, in this example we're going to use the fact that sine 2x over cos 2x is tan 2x. So we'll first rewrite this as sine 2x equals root 3 cos 2x by adding root 3 cos 2x to both sides. Now if we divide both sides by cos 2x, we'll get sine 2x over cos 2x equals root 3. And then this is what we've said is tan 2x. So tan 2x equals root 3. And now because we're dealing with a 2x, we've got to change the range. So 2x is between 0 and 4 pi. So now we've got to draw the tan graph in that range up to 4 pi. So, okay, so that's pi by 2, that's pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi. So that's 2 pi, so that's 3 pi. Oh, I'm going to need to make it longer. Wait, 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. Okay. There we are. That's 4 pi. Okay, and so now our output line is root 3. And so these are our solutions, these 4. So these are our solutions for 2x. We've got 2x equals pi by 6, pi by 3, 4 pi by 3, 7 pi by 3, and 10 pi by 3. Because I knew that this one was a special value and that it was pi by 3. And all I've done each time is add on pi. So now we write our final answers. X, all we need to do is divide by 2, so x equals pi by 6, 4 pi by 6, 7 pi by 6, 10 pi by 6. And the same things happened here, that we got all of our answers for 2x before we found any of our answers for x. So we get 4 answers for 2x, and then we divide all of them by 2. And so we can simplify these. Haven't got any room, but we can rewrite that as 2 pi by 3 and rewrite this as 5 pi by 3. And then we're done. These are our answers. Pi by 6, 2 pi by 3, 7 pi by 6, and 5 pi by 3. And you have more space, so you'll be able to write them out again in order. In this example, we're going to need to use one of our trig identities again. So because we've got cos x and then we've got sine squared x, we don't know how to turn this cos x into something to do with sine x, but we do know how to turn sine squared into something to do with cos squared. So we can rewrite this as 2, and then we'll rewrite the sine squared x as 1 minus cos squared x. So then that'll be 2 minus 2 cos squared x, and so we can add this to both sides and take this from both sides, and then we end up with 2 cos squared x minus 3 cos x plus 1 equals 0, and then this factorises like this. Okay, and now all we need to do is draw the cosine graph in up until 2 pi. Now, if we had two lines that were quite different, then we might draw two graphs. But in this case, because one of them is that one, with the line y equals 1, and those just have those solutions there and there, and then our other one is at half, and so we've got solutions there and there. So our solutions for x are, the first one is 0, and then this one is going to be pi by 3, and then this one, because we know that that gap is pi by 3, this one is going to be 2 pi minus pi by 3, and then our last one, this one, is 2 pi, and so then we can rewrite that as 0, pi by 3, 5 pi by 3, and 2 pi, and we're done. For this one, firstly we notice that this factorises as tan x take 1 squared equals 0, so then we've only got one solution there, which is tan x equals 1. So then we draw the graph in our region, which is up to 2 pi, so we've got the two asymptotes there, squiggle in the middle, squiggle there, and squiggle there, that's 2 pi. Now we draw our output line, y equals 1, and we've got two solutions there and there. It's a special value, so we know that the first one, x equals pi by 4, and then the next one is just going to be pi plus pi by 4, because it's tan, so it's pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4, and those are our answers.